Hello everyone, this is a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming, and we're back today with a quick video. Emu's still a little under the weather this week. Wish him the best and hope for a speedy recovery. In the meantime, we are looking at WWF Royal Rumble for the Genesis because I'm a giant nerd and I like pro wrestling. Get off my back. So let's go with a one-on-one match just to try and warm myself back up to it. This is one my brother and I had on the Genesis back in the day. Go one player match. You go one fall, which is your traditional wrestling match. Brawl, which is just beat the hell out of someone till they fall down. Or a tournament, which gets progressively harder until you get to the title match. I think we're going to go with brawl match so I don't have to remember those messy pins. Probably going to kick myself for this, but I'm going to leave it at the default difficulty of 5. I should probably tone it down to like 3 or realistically 1, because it's been that long. And we'll go ahead and let the CPU choose. No, we'll choose the opponent. We'll at least take that much destiny into our hands. Now, I will say this is probably one of my favorite rosters for a wrestling game ever. Get some pomp and circumstance there. You got Randy Savage, Sarasota, Florida. Moving up next is Bret the Hitman Hart, Calgary's own. Followed Hulk Hogan, of course Hulk, Venice Beach, California. Right after him, The Undertaker from Death Valley. Crush from Kona Coast, Hawaii, who really never could make up his mind whether he was a heel or a face, or how much of his face was going to get painted at any given time. Jim Duggan, that's Duggan, 2 G's, Glen Falls, New York. The Narcissist. May know him more so as Lex Luger. The Narcissist gimmick didn't really last too long. Shawn Michaels. More fitting as a Narcissist angle. This is after he broke up with Marty Jannetty and the Rockers and went solo. Then you have the model, Rick Martel, a man who's probably still looks the same age today. Wrestled from the late 70s to the mid 90s. Always looked that age. He was a really old looking young guy and then a really young looking old guy. Papa Shango. You may remember him more as the Godfather in the Attitude Era. Charles White, if you're being formal. Razor Ramon, Scott Hall himself. From Miami, Florida, everybody's favorite Scarface cosplay. Then IRS. That would be the evil accountant of Money Incorporated, Ted DiBiase's faction, because what's more evil than an IRS agent? Love how they give him Ted DiBiase's theme in this, which, you know, rightly so, bangs still today. But his actual entrance was just sort of a ticker tape little calculator going. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's pick Randy Savage. And for an opponent, start off nice and easy. No, we don't want to go after Rick Martel. Rick Martel was a hell of a technician. Let's go after the Narcissist. Let's give old Lex the L here. Start with a chokehold, and yes, I am mashing buttons. The B button punches, C button kicks, A button runs. Get into a little grapple there, into a headbutt, rake the eyes, because, you know, that's what faces do. Get thrown into the ropes, and oh, the Narcissist with one heck of a drop kick there. We're just going to keep going on. We respond with one of our own. Actually, a really nice move to pull out there for Savage. Pretty on point. It's an even match thus far. Doing better than I thought I would. Love Randy's pants in this. Hot pink zebra stripe. A look that never really was in style and therefore can never go out of it. And we're just choking the blue hell out of the Narcissist here. Got him tired. And it took us so long to get the grapple that we didn't do anything with it. Another big drop kick, just about flattens him. Elbow, go up to the top, and we missed. Took too long, we did. There we get a dinky little headbutt. Don't even knock him down, but we get the win. See what I'm assuming are Bobby Heenan and Vince McMahon losing it on commentary in the background. They are not my favorite mix of commentators, but you're not going to get Gorilla Monsoon in this, are you? Savage pounds the Narcissist into submission to win the match. You'll notice we neither pounded him nor did he submit. You get a tag team match, a triple tag team match of the old Royal Rumble where you just wear people down and try and Irish whip them over the ropes. I think you could also suplex them out. I think Shawn Michaels, for whatever reason, has an atomic drop instead of Sweet Chin Music, the super kick, as a finisher, so I think you could do a giant atomic drop out of the ring as well, if I recall. Could be wrong on that one. That may be me misremembering. Let's go ahead and set up another match. This time we'll try for a traditional pinfall. We'll leave that difficulty right at 5 because there's no way in hell we're doing better than that. Let's go ahead and grab the dead man. Grab the Undertaker. And who's the Undertaker gonna face? I mean, there's only so many people you could. Always put on quality efforts with Shawn Michaels, but I am not a quality player, and we are not going to insult that rivalry that way. No, really, there's only one man on this roster to match an early 90s Taker up with, and that would be Hogan. Of course, he had some great matches in 97 with Bret Hart, where Bret Hart was possibly the most interesting person in wrestling. Face in Canada, heel everywhere else. Big suplex by Taker to start things off here. Here you got a chair at ringside. Just noticed how glowingly blonde the ref's hair and what's left of Hogan's hair is. Hogan, in fact, filling out the entire warm color palette with orange skin and red knee pads. Going to our patented headbutt. And by patented, I mean the only damn move I could pull off with any consistency. There you saw us just run into the dude like a doof. There we punched Hogan into the ground, as well we should. Big suplex there. We'll let him get up. We're not feeling too spicy on that one. Could go for moves while he's down, but if you miss, it hurts a great deal. Now we're in a little bit of trouble. Hogan threw us to the outside here. See if we can't just capitalize, throw him into the old railing. Or we could just casually get in. How very British of us to take turns calmly getting back in to resume our fight. Running dropkick by Taker, of course, one of his more famous moves from Never. Hit a big flying elbow from the corner to the outside. Would have been much more realistic if we did that with Randy Savage, but screw it. We are the human suplex machine, which is somehow the Undertaker. So Hogan's near death here. And he's just literally standing there and taking it. That's the worst thing. Get our headbutt in, then we just kick him to the ground. And now I just have to remember how to pin. Any day now. Well, there's our headbutt. Kick him to the ground again. Is it down B and C? See, when I do these matchups, I should really look up the buttons, shouldn't I? Well, start pauses, that much we know. Now I'm in all kind of trouble. Pardon me for one sec. Okay, as per usual, I forgot to disengage Steam on the old computer here, and it does really wonky things when I have a USB controller set in here. Maybe it's A and B and down. That's what I'm gonna go with. Well, that was the most god-awful dropkick of all time. Don't know what we were trying for on that one, honestly. That was just some crap. Let's hit the dropkick. That's good timing. Nope. B&C? Nah, B&C picks him back up. We don't want to pick him back up. We are failing so miserably at ending this match, it's actually starting to kick our ass here. There we go. It's towards the other wrestler and B&C. There's our win. We pinned him right on the old logo there. Here comes the Fink or Mean Gene. I'm going to assume it's Howard Finkel because it's a little scrawny dude, and that seems like Fink. Comes in to raise our elbow from the looks of it. Now you got that quality taker chip tune. Let's go ahead and turn that sucker up. Yeah, it just takes you back to the early 90s. Vince McMahon overselling how spooky it is. Some goth kid in a baggy black shirt standing there looking terrified and close up in the stands. Do you remember it? Probably not. But that's a couple quick matches here. I'm sure I'll get back to this game sometime in the future. Maybe do an actual Royal Rumble match at some time. In the meantime, this was a fun little look back on it, and hey, I didn't do so bad. You take care, we'll see you around.